introduce our next guest, James Christophersen. He's the Executive Director at Judicial Action Group. Please put your hands together.
We're here about this bill today, right? And like Louis Gohmert, I wish we could be outside the Supreme Court, because part of the reason we're here today is to remind them next week when they rule on this bill that we are watching, that America is watching. We're here to remind all the Supreme Court justices that we expect them to uphold their oath of office where they promise to protect and defend the Constitution of the United States. There's one justice in particular who seems to need reminding of this, who seems to need reminding of her duty to the law. Justice Kagan. Justice Kagan has already had her turn to work on Obamacare. As Solicitor General, as President Obama's top appellate lawyer, she was involved in the lawsuit since before the beginning. She was involved in preparing legal defenses for the president's health care law as early as January 2010, 2 full months before the mandate was even a law. Imagine that. Preparing to defend a bill that isn't even a law yet, that has not even been challenged yet. I think someone was a little worried. Given the past involvement, Kagan ruling on Obamacare is roughly similar to a football coach leaving a football game at halftime and returning in the second half as a referee. I don't like that idea either. Kagan made the coaching calls to involve the Department of Justice in the case abnormally early. She handpicked her own political deputies to manage the case defending Obamacare. Kagan read the administration's playbook as her team of lawyers emailed her about the arguments they would use in court. Title 28, Chapter 455B of the United States Code requires recusal in any case where a judge or justice has served in governmental employment and in such capacity participated as counsel. That includes Justice Kagan. That describes Justice Kagan. She knows the law. Justice Kagan has recused herself in 25 out of the first 51 cases she had as a Supreme Court justice. Yet for some reason, she appears intent to sit on this case to rule on Obamacare. We agree. Justice Kagan should sit this one out. She should hang her robe up for a week, maybe take a vacation. Perhaps go play a game of golf or take a trip to Hawaii. Have a little vacation. But she must not try to play coach and referee in the same game. So join me today as we deliver this message. Justice Kagan, follow the laws you are sworn to uphold. Honor the oath of office you have accepted. Defend the integrity of the court you are honored to sit on. Justice Kagan, recuse yourself.